What's going on, guys? Today is, oh, it's technically July 25th because it's currently 12:46 a.m. So it's past midnight. I just got done recording Skyward Sword Part 2. That was fun, even though it was a pretty slow and boring episode. We just got through Faron Woods. So, today we got 2 levels to beat, unless there's a third one that'll show up afterwards. Oh, thank you, Joy-Con Drift. So I got this one, and where's the other one? I think it's over here. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna do this first. I've already practiced both these levels off screen, and they're both pretty easy, pretty fun. Now, before I talk about the main topic, I want to mention, last time, I forgot to mention, there was like an extra $20 that I didn't mention. So $10 was because one of my friends who was there lining up with me, he had this Funko Pop that his mom absolutely despised. So he wanted to get rid of it. Actually, did I say this? Anyways, if I did, I'll say it again. So to get rid of it, he wanted to sell it to me. He bought it for $5. He sold it for $10 to me. So he earned $5 for that. Alright, more blurry gameplay, more crisp, awful looking 720p. Alright, Link, I'm gonna need us to go here first. Man, how the Bokoblins have evolved since the way they looked in Skyward Sword. Did I just destroy the cannon? No. I destroyed something else. It's been a long time since we played as Urbosa, right? Alright. So yeah. And then another $10 was because the Joy-Cons I bought in store, there was like the optional, oh come on, my button didn't work. I swear this button is broken. See, I'm pressing it right now. So yeah, the Joy-Cons I bought had an optional $10 warranty for like a year. I think it's 1 year. If it breaks or anything happens, you can bring it back and they can replace it. It might not be, or it probably won't be the Zelda themed Joy-Cons, but at least you'll get a replacement. I don't think I should have gotten that like after I purchased it, because even if my Joy-Cons do break, I'm not gonna return them. I'll just keep them around. So I think I've wasted $10 there. So anyways, let me talk about the main topics, that being how chaotic work has been these past few days. Well, not even days, past few weeks. And not because it was busy or anything, because of all the issues that happened. I want to break all these boxes because of potential rupees. Alright, Link, we're gonna go here next. So, I don't remember if I mentioned it here, but once again, if I did, I'll say it again. So, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, the mall that I work at, there was a fire in the food court. Like, thankfully me and my sister weren't at the mall then. My parents were on their way, but me and my sister we were still preparing. So yeah, there was a fire at the mall. It was at one of the upstairs food courts. So for over a week, we weren't able to reopen because the mall had to go under inspection and cleaning and all that stuff to make sure the mall was safe and, you know, proper for not only employees to go back in and work, but for the general public, for customers to go in. So yeah, we waited quite a while before we were able to go back to work again. And then we waited a full week. Or at least a full week, almost a week. But yeah, So today, technically, it's past midnight. Oh, come on, my button is broken. This is why I'm in desperate need of a new pair of Joy-Cons. Using this one pair for like 3 years now. Every day, too. So yeah, a couple of days ago on whenever Friday was. No, wait. Whenever Thursday was? So on Thursday, no wait. No, it was on Wednesday. It was on Wednesday we got an update that we would be able to open on Friday. On the upcoming Friday. So the next day on a Thursday, we went in to clean up, you know, mop the floors, wipe all the tables, all the glass, all the mirrors. So we went in to prepare for the next day for when we would reopen. Alright, Link, let's get going. You head on forward. I'm gonna wipe as many of these fools out as I can. Fierce fighting. So we went in to clean up, and we were there for like 4 hours just to sit and do whatever after cleaning and stuff, just to get ready. So around the time we were about to leave, one issue happens to whatever happened while they were renovating or whatever. I don't have to defeat this thing. I'm already full. That was an absolute mistake. That was an accident. I can't believe I just failed this level. This is a really easy level. Because I was wasting time. I gotta restart the whole level. Well, I'm not gonna waste any time. Just gonna go for it. Well, I may have a little time to break some crates along the way. Man, I was hoping to get some Bokoblin trophies while playing this level too. Guess not. I swear, I'm hitting the button. By the way, in case you're wondering, in the Skyward Sword video, I mentioned that I'm using the new Joy-Cons for that. I was, but now I'm using the Joy-Cons I always use while playing this game. Just because this game makes me break my Y button, and I don't want to have that wear and tear already on the new pair. Alright, so that's one. Alright, Link, you head on forward for now. While I break these crates. Or these boxes. Because I want to, for the money. So yeah, while we were there cleaning, we were about to leave. And I don't know what happened with the people that were renovating or whatever. They were repairing the escalators. Something happened. I don't know if it was directly because of them. Like they messed something up, but the power went out, and the whole mall had no power for the whole night. So as we were about to reopen, another issue happened to, you know, for there to be no power. The whole mall had no power. So there was another issue. We were concerned, like, can we actually open tomorrow or not? Because it seems like this new issue with the power outage seems like we might not be able to open after all. So the next morning, I almost wasn't able to make that. So the next morning, you know, it was like noon. We still haven't gotten updates on the power being back. So we were thinking, alright, guess we're not working anymore. We're not working yet. And then we got an update, like, yes, the power's back on. So very last minute, we had to get ready. And then we had to go to work, because the power was back on. Dodge all of these attacks. So, you know, throughout the day, working as normal. And then there was a brief power outage in the middle of the day. You know, I can use these now. It's kind of weird using electric attacks on electric enemies. Fire moblins.
Well, well.
So yeah, there was a small power outage in the middle of the day, but that got resolved pretty quick. Like, that didn't last too long. See, my button's not working. My button's really broken. I just tried to press it again, it didn't work.
Right.
Yeah, get your ass on. Really? You just gonna stand here? Normally they run away. See, it wasn't until the big issue, it was... The big issue didn't happen until nighttime. Get rid of these. So at nighttime, right as we were about to close up and leave, like one of the sprinklers on the ceiling right above our store broke or whatever, malfunctioned, and there was water leaking from above all over into our store. This doesn't happen to anyone else, you know? You're always glad, like, that's not happening to me. Well, my family is the kind that this stuff does happen to. So yeah, there was a waterfall, there was a rainfall inside our stores. I halfway thought that was going to be another level for me to play.
There's more where that came from.
Alright, one more level to play unless another one pops up. Was it this one? Yeah. So, we were about to leave at like 7, but we ended up leaving at like 10:30. The whole mall was closed by then. Everyone was out. So, we had to grab mops, grab some buckets. Security grabbed more buckets for us to contain all the water. We mopped the floors as best we could and just, you know, kept on drying the mop, like wringing out the mop into the buckets. You know, we had to move all the papers, we had to cover up the merch. We had to make sure none of the machines or any of the electrical stuff was getting wet. You know, we had to turn off all the lights to make sure the electrical, it doesn't short circuit the water going through the lights or whatever. We had to wait for the mall manager because that's the only person who's capable of turning off all the water in the mall. And because it was just a fire, they especially don't want to do that. So they want to avoid that at all costs. So we got a bunch of boss enemies to take on in this level. Just gonna slice them cheeks up. Can I get some more space, please? Thank you. Let's see if this works. Thank you for working. We ended up staying there for dinner. Like, me and my sister, we went to get some faux takeout. And me and the family, we ended up eating there because we had to wait for security or anyone to come and investigate the sprinkler, help us clean up, wait for the manager to come, that way the water can be turned off. I'm doing way worse than I did when I practiced. Finally, a flurry rush. What the hell? hell was that? I cannot see what is happening. How do I do this? There we go. Come on, I should have taken this thing down by now. Pathetic. Man, this isn't even the first time the sprinkler right above us broke and rained down upon us. It happened like a year and a half to 2 years ago, as of me recording this. So it always happens to us. Thankfully, there was no heavy water damage. The merch is mostly fine. Nothing electrical got damaged. Problem seemed resolved. We had to grab a ladder. We had to go to the top of the store to see how the progress is. Because there's not exactly a ceiling on top of the store. There's a bunch of holes. Like, it's an open ceiling. Alright, Urbosa, you come over here, please, while Riju deals with this. Have we played as Riju? We have to have before. I don't really remember Riju. Come on, thank you. Alright, Urbosa's almost here. I'm gonna switch back to Urbosa. Because this video is focused on Urbosa, not Riju. But I was so exhausted. So I mentioned in my stream a couple nights ago, I think it was 2 nights ago, that I wanted to do that despite feeling awful that night because I wanted to play Skyward Sword and this the next day, which was yesterday. But that's why I didn't play this yesterday, because I was just dealing with that emergency at work. I got home at 11. By that time, it was already too late, and I was so exhausted. What is that sound? Oh, it's the hot spring healing me. There's so many bokoblins here. You know what? I need to get rid of some of you. You're taking up too much space. Like, you're lagging out the game. Security was very little help, I'll be honest. They brought the buckets. They basically just called the mall manager, be like, can you come over and just close all the water? They called some inspectors, and that's basically all they did. I mean, I get that's not really their job. Their security, they can only do so much. Alright, whoa! Riju, you go over here while I handle this. Since I'm gonna get some electricity over there from the electric Wizrobe, I may as well use some here as well. Yeah, stutter. Be in shock. Is that sound the sound of the hot spring? It should be. Alright, let's go help out Riju a bit. Matter of fact, we'll play as Riju and wait until Urbosa's here. Ooh, look at all this chaos. At least today was a pretty good day at work. We got like $2,000 in sales, so that's good. It's actually a more productive day than normal. We actually don't get that much in sales. But yeah, we covered like 3 out of 4 elements so far. We got fire. We got, well, I don't think electricity is an element. Like one of the 4 main elements: earth, air, fire, and water. So the elements that affected us lately were fire, electric, and water. What's missing? Alright, Urbosa's almost here, so I'll just swap back because I'm better with Urbosa. This level's longer than you would expect. Not too long. Hello, I am pushing this button! Way too late. I swear. Look, I'm pressing the button. Oh wait, I can't right now because it's still recharging. But I was pressing the button. Well, that didn't really do much anyways. Alright, you two annoy me. I'm just gonna use this. Ooh, good timing, because I just got all of mine refilled back, because I leveled up. See? Okay, now it works. Now it chooses to work. You're a fool! So yeah, now work's back to normal. Wake up every day to go into work. Alright, so enemies over there. Riju, you go over there while I stay back and face this. It's menacing to see that thing afar in the background. Just waiting for me to arrive and take it on. I don't imagine that would have done that much in reality. Electric to an electric type. At least it doesn't have the ability like Lightning Rod. You know, it's like 1 AM for me right now. You know, speaking of sales, let me tell you guys a story of something that was recently, like, one of my friends wanted to purchase something from us because of his insurance and how much it can cover. He works in the same line of field I do. So he wanted to ask me and one more of our friends for a price comparison. The 3 of us landed on damn near the same price, and I'm like, bruh, if 3 separate locations give you basically the same price, I think the price is pretty universal for what you're looking for. Like, his insurance covered what, $250? And the item he wanted, like, he really tried to stretch the price. Best price I gave him, like, original price was like $300. He wanted like the cheaper, less good version, like the inferior version. So total would have come to 200. He was like, "Come on, man, give me a discount. Give me a friend's discount." I'm like, "Hell nah. You want it? You still gotta pay the price." So the amount of discount I gave him matched basically matched what our other friend was offering. He's like, come on, man, more discount, more money off. He was already stretching the price so much. He didn't want to spend a cent more than what his insurance was offering. At least I got the hot spring to heal me. So I gave him the best price I could, but he was like, come on, man, lower that damn price. I got so mad because I was doing the best I could. And he was so unwilling to pay. I'm like, bro, what the hell do you want from me? To give it to you for free? He was like, I wouldn't complain at that. And I replied, like, I wouldn't complain about you paying the price either. Like, he was getting mad at me for not giving him more discount just because he's a friend. I already gave him a decently good discount. Like, just because I know you don't mean, you know, you can just walk away with merch and not pay what's due. See, look, I keep doing that too late because of this stupid ass broken button. Ooh, right at the crotch. That must have hurt. What do I have? Oh, I got maxed on... No. I was gonna say maxed on fire, but that wouldn't affect this thing. Come on, get up. Eventually, like, a couple days ago, I had a pretty long, rough day, and he was like, that's what you get. That's karma for not giving me a discount. And I'm like, worth it. Bro, why am I doing so bad against these Enoxes? Maybe because I'm tired. It's like 1:13 a.m. right now. Alright, you starting to piss me off, bro. I'm pretty sure there's more enemies after this. I could be wrong. I only did this level one time prior to this. Or not. Never mind. If there's no more levels, then that's it. Just about a half-hour video. Oh, I'm so tired. It's 1:15 a.m. right now for me. By the way, my health issue is back. Like, it's flaring back up again. I'm not going to say what it is, because I don't want no jokes about that. Like, oh, he's got this, or oh, he's on that. I don't want to hear none of that. So I'm not going to say what's wrong with me. I just need to drink more water. I try to drink as much as I can, and you should too. Remember, stay hydrated. I don't see anything for me to do on the overworld map. Is this one? No. I don't see anything. I guess there's nothing for me to do. I really don't see anything I can do. Alright, y'all, that's gonna be it for this video. 2 levels, 2 easy levels. And I'll see you guys next time.